Chapter 6 Season 4 has been out for exactly a month, and today I'll be showing you guys my updated controller settings. These settings will help you guys get insane aim on controller as well as quick mechanics, so make sure to watch this video until the very end because I promise you do not want to miss these settings. But just before I get right into the settings, I just updated my 1v1 map, which if you guys haven't played it, it's called Side Flips Build Fights. It is currently the lowest delay map out there as it has less than 1000 MB of storage. If you want to try out the map, if you haven't, all you have to do is look up Side Flips in the creative search bar. But anyways, I don't want to waste any of y'all's time, so let's get right into the gameplay, and the settings will be at the very end. Alright, here are my updated controller settings, and I'm going to show you guys like settings I used to get less delay, more FPS, etc. So first, let's get right into it. I don't want to waste any of y'all's time. Alright, so first, if you play a controller, you want to make sure you have Builder Pro build immediately turned on. Edit hold time all the way down. I don't use simple edit, so this setting doesn't really matter. Reset camera axis set to pitch, and all these aren't that important. Build mode and edit mode are both set to 1.9. I usually keep them anywhere from 1.9 to 2.1, but I turned it down a little bit just because I feel like my edits are more consistent at this sensitivity right here. My look horizontal and vertical speed are both set to 41%. And as far as when it comes to turning horizontal and vertical boost, I actually am not using them right now. Like I said before, I just feel like my edits and I play more consistent and just a little bit better with my boost off as of the current state of the game right now. Just feel like I play better with them, but sometimes I do feel like I play better with a higher turning boost. It's just however I feel. That's usually what I put my sensitivity to. And my ADS is at 10%, and my look vertical ADS is also at 10%. I usually keep this anywhere from 10% to 16%. Anything too low or anything too high, it makes it a little bit harder to aim, but I feel like this is like the sweet spot when it comes to aiming in. I feel like I have pretty good aim with this sense. And my scope speed multiplier is set to 1.25. Look input curve, I play in linear, as most of you guys know, with 100% on both of these aim assist settings. My left stick and my right stick dead zone are both set to 10%. I would have them at 5%, that's the best to play on, but my controller does have stick drift, so unfortunately I have to play on 10% dead zone. If you want to play on 10%, that's fine, but I would personally recommend playing on the lowest dead zone it could be, which is 5%. Foot controller, I don't really know any of these settings, so just have them off. And if you guys want my binds, they're basically the exact same as every video. I don't really change my binds at all, but I'll go through them real quick and show you guys like what to use if you want to use them. But make sure that if you play controller, I would highly recommend using custom binds because you're able to bind any button to whatever you'd like. For example, my jump button without using custom binds, it would be A on Builder Pro. And playing no claw, no paddles, that makes it super hard because you have to take your thumb off the stick every time, and your edits and just your builds would look very choppy compared to if you have right stick to jump. You basically have like full control over your game, and it's just going to make you look way better as a player and just help you overall improve. So I have my jump as right stick, A to crouch, most of these aren't that important. Sprint is set to the right on the D-pad. My switch mode is B, but I use one paddle on the back for that. My select is RT, my edit button is left stick, LT to confirm, and right bumper to reset, and I do use edit on release, but I still press my confirm button. And as far as like the display settings, my brightness is set to 142%, colorblind strength is at 5%. There really is like no best colorblind setting, it's more so just however you like, whatever fits right for you. I would recommend. I can't like say what the best brightness is because everybody has like a preference on this, so this is just what I use. If you want to try it out, feel free to. As far as like graphics, I have 3D res set to 100%, view distance set all to low, show FPS on, and sound settings not that important. Now in my game settings, toggle sprint, all these just have on, and like auto pickup weapons off. But as far as like building, reset building choice turned on, turbo building on, of course. Simple edit turned off. I have nothing against simple edit. I just personally don't really like using it. I just like having the option to like control my editing. If you plan simple edit, that's fine. Disable pre-edit option is turned on, and my auto confirm edits, like I said before, is turned on. And make sure you have it set to both, because with auto confirm edits, you can also reset instantly compared to just the editing part. It makes your resets like instant when you have this turned on both. And my FOV is set to 75 degrees and 96 degrees. Record replays are all turned off to save delay, as well as with the energy saving options, they're all turned off. And now with like my reticle settings, my HUD scale is set to 75%. All these settings are basically turned on. And as far as when it comes to like keyboard settings and gyro settings, I have them turned off since I don't use them. But when it comes to settings, I would recommend using settings that feel comfortable to you. If you copy my settings and they help you, that is my goal. But I'm not going to guarantee that if you try out my settings, it will like help you improve. It's just what works for me. And what works for me might not work for you, but that's okay, because at the end of the day, it's all about improving. So if you just want to improve, you could try these settings or try something else, and whatever you feel works best for you, do that one. So that's the advice I have. Just whatever you like and whatever you feel like you play best with, that's the best sensitivity for you. So yeah, that's my sensitivity. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. Almost at 300K, and I'm out.